Welcome to Live Interactive English, everyone. Hello, I'm Mike.
Hi, I'm Rainbow.
And we are back here with day 2 of Stronger Than Ever, the Unstoppable Lady Gaga. It's actually a Miley Cyrus song, but Lady Gaga is a wrecking ball. She's unstoppable. That, of course, means that nothing in her life so far, from health challenges to career issues or whatever, has stopped her. She's always back with more. I was looking up the other day because, thinking about Lady Gaga, I remember watching MTV many years ago, and they played a video about this new singer, and I was like, oh, interesting. And Just Dance.
Oh,
remember that song?
So old.
It is quite old. 2008.
It's like 20 years old.
That song came out. Not quite, but it's kind of amazing to think it was that long ago. But yeah, it was a really cool song, great video. Kind of reminded me of Madonna, right? She had a kind of look.
It was her idol.
Was definitely. I mean, so many artists were influenced by Madonna and, that kind of dance pop music. But you were saying something about how Lady Gaga, even though she looks great in that video and many other things, of course, she's never really been super confident or had times when she didn't kind of like how she looked.
Yeah.
I find that interesting.
So when she first came out, you would see that she was always trying to cover her face with some kind of design, like a snowflake
in that
or
video,
whatever.
she's got like giant
visors
sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could never really tell what she looked like. And this was due to, how she grew up, and she didn't like her nose. She thought she had a very big nose. She didn't like her body. She thought she was very short, and she didn't like the shape. So she did a lot of things to cover it up. Now, after she gained confidence, we started to see her show up with her real face, like in that movie with Bradley Cooper, A Star is Born.
Yeah.
That's basically probably the first time anybody really saw her face on the big screen consistently. And then ever since then, she's been showing up, with her face. And she did some shoots without any makeup, and I think that was like huge for her, a huge breakthrough.
Well, we did read about how she was teased a lot when she was young. That can affect people, but also the nice thing from that story, the lesson we learn is that many times as you grow older, you become more comfortable with yourself, right? You don't worry about what other people said or kids, back in school. So that's a good lesson from her as well. And also a good lesson that even famous, talented, beautiful people aren't always so happy with how they look. It is a normal problem we all deal with. So let's find out more about Lady Gaga, what she's been doing in the recent past, and also some of her plans for the future. Recently, Lady Gaga has hit new career highs. In the summer of 2024, she performed at the opening ceremony of the Paris Olympics. As part of the remarkable show, Gaga delighted the gathered audience and athletes by singing in French. On social media, she stated, "I feel so completely grateful to have been asked to open the Paris Olympics 2024 this year." She also returned to acting, starring opposite Joaquin Phoenix in Joker: Folie à Deux. In the movie, Gaga plays Lee Quinzel, the Joker's partner in crime and love interest. The role was especially challenging for Gaga, as she had to sing badly in several scenes to make her character believable. Okay, stronger than ever, even stronger than yesterday.
Oh.
Because that was the title yesterday. Now it's even stronger than ever, more strong than before. No, she's still stronger than ever. She is the unstoppable Lady Gaga. Let's get to today's article.
Recently, Lady Gaga has hit new career highs.
She's unstoppable.
In the summer of 2024, she performed at the opening ceremony of the Paris Olympics.
Yeah, I almost forgot about that. That was great.
As part of the remarkable show, Gaga delighted the gathered audience and athletes by singing in French.
She did. She sang in French. She danced on some steps by the Seine. It was raining. I was afraid she was going to slip and fall into the river, or maybe one of the dancers, or maybe all of them were, but it was absolutely amazing. The audience, of course, loved it. I think a lot of people were like me. They were just surprised that she was there, right? Because she hadn't been performing a lot recently, and she did this wonderful kind of old-style cabaret, jazz kind of influenced song and dance. It was great. Anyways, the audience are the people who are watching a performance. If you are sitting there clapping at the end of the show and being entertained by actors on stage, musicians on stage, dancers on stage, a movie being shown in a movie theater, even if there's no live performance, if you are there with the people sitting in your chair or standing and watching and clapping and enjoying and being entertained, you are the audience. Please note, this is a word often used for entertainment of the performing type with a I want to say audience, but I should say crowd at a sporting event. And so if you're watching sports, generally we would say crowd, not audience. So there's a small difference there, but really just the people watching a performance. The audience cheered, yay! When the band arrived on stage. The audience was ready for the show to begin. Back to Lady Gaga, it says, on social media, she stated or said or wrote, I feel so completely grateful to have been asked to open the Paris Olympics 2024 this year. So that's probably a message that came out soon after the opening ceremonies were over. She was very grateful. She was very thankful. And of course, it's a big honor to open an Olympics like that, especially if you're an American opening the Olympics in Paris. What a wonderful, wonderful invitation from them to ask you to come over. And also it's a way of showing just how famous she is, that she's part of the Paris Olympics, and she's an American pop star.
Yeah, and she was very grateful. That means you feel thankful from the bottom of your heart. You're so grateful. When we feel grateful, it's something amazing and wonderful and big has happened to us that maybe we have never dreamed of before. So that thanks is bigger than just, oh, thank you. Gratefulness is even greater than that. It's like, I'm grateful for these people for giving me a chance. It's like someone amazing recognized me or recognized my work. And so I feel grateful from the bottom of my heart, so thankful to be able to do this and share this amazing experience. Shane was grateful to his friends for throwing him such a fun birthday party.
Oh, that's nice. And notice there, it's great. Sounds like G-R-E-A-T, like really great. But the spelling is a little bit different when you are grateful in this way. All right, back to our article. She also returned to acting. Yes, of course, starring opposite Joaquin Phoenix in Joker, Folie à Deux. You got a little French title there. Yes, she's been doing a lot of acting. Of course, she was in A Star is Born, which was getting all sorts of attention at the Oscars. Now, of course, playing in this kind of superhero movie, sort of, with Joaquin Phoenix. It's the Joker, of course, a kind of a side story to Batman. And when we say opposite someone, well, if I'm sitting on one side of the table and you're sitting on the other, we are sitting opposite to each other. We're kind of facing each other. When we use it in a acting kind of way, someone is playing opposite a person, they're probably partners in the movie in some way. It could be the big male star and the big female star. Maybe they're playing a team, maybe they're playing a couple in a relationship. You know, basically they're in the movie. A lot of their scenes might involve each other, and so they're often the big stars of the film too. For example, Jennifer will be playing opposite a famous actor in the new movie. They'll have roles that are, you know, kind of joined together in the movie story. It has nothing to do with them always facing each other in the movie or anything like that. That's more of a physical way you're opposite. But in acting, it just means you're in the movie with this other actor. And back to the story.
In the movie, the new movie, Gaga plays Lee Quinzel, the Joker's partner in crime and love interest. The role was especially challenging for Gaga as she had to sing badly in several scenes to make her character believable.
Wow.
Of course, she's an amazing singer, so she had to change her pitch to make herself probably terrible.
It's super easy for me to sing badly because I'm not an amazing singer to start with. But for someone who is an amazing singer, that must be a challenge. All right, so there you go. You can see her acting and singing in that movie, but singing badly. All right, let's take a break.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny， 今天要继续介绍 Lady Gaga 女神卡卡。课文提到说，她的事业职涯最近达到了新的高峰。2024年的夏天，她在巴黎奥运会开幕式上表演，她是用法文来演唱，让现场的观众和运动员都很惊喜。那她也在社交媒体上表达感激，能够受邀为2024巴黎奥运会揭开序幕。好，单字 audience 表示观众或是听众。Grateful 则是形容感谢的、感激的，我们可以用 be grateful to 加上动词，或者是 be grateful to somebody for something 来表达感谢某人做某事。好，那么课文接着提到说 Lady Gaga 也回归了演戏。她在小丑双重疯狂当中有跟瓦昆菲尼克斯演对手戏，那这部电影里面的角色对她来说很有挑战性，因为她必须在几个场景当中唱歌五音不全，才能让这个角色具有可信度。好，那单字 opposite这是介系词，表达在什么什么对面，或是表达在电影或戏剧当中跟什么什么一同演出。那我们就可以用 star opposite somebody 或是 play opposite somebody 来表达和什么什么演对手戏。那这边一个重点，我们进入文法时间。这边要介绍的是 make 加受词加上形容词或名词，这是表达使具有或成为什么什么。make 在这边是表达使具有，可能是某种特性，或者是使成为什么。受词补语可以用到形容词或名词。举例来说 ，The film made him famous。那部电影使他成名。The film made him an international star。那部电影使他成为国际巨星。好，接回到课文中。
She has not let any of these recent achievements distract her from singing and songwriting, though. In 2024, she teamed up with Bruno Mars for the duet Die With a Smile, and she released her album Harlequin. Lady Gaga shows no signs of slowing down. She continues to impress with her versatility, creativity, and passion. She is also an inspiration, showing us that no matter how many times you get knocked down, you can always come back stronger. All right, we are back. So Lady Gaga, she sings, she dances, she acts, she entertains, she wears clothes made of food, and she opens big sporting tournaments like the Olympics. Is there anything she can't do? Well, not yet, really. I don't know. Could she cook? We haven't read about how she can probably cook. She can probably cook really well. Anyways, back to the article. Let's find out some of the things that we can look forward to from Lady Gaga in the very near future.
She has not let any of these recent achievements distract her from singing and songwriting, though.
It's true. Sometimes you wonder, like, how do they find the time?
Right?
To do all of these different things.
Writing a song in between, like, rehearsals.
Acting and performing and getting ready for the Olympics and looking really good and all that stuff. It's just a full day for Lady Gaga, I'm sure.
Yeah, she has a lot of achievements.
Yes, she does.
Achievements are things you do that are amazing, like world record or something like that. Well, okay, maybe it's like making a CD, or maybe it's like making a movie or something like that. An achievement is something that a lot of people say, yay, good job, like winning something, getting an award, being recognized for something awesome, getting on a magazine like Forbes. Winning the 100-meter race was probably my greatest achievement. Of course, anything can be an achievement. Maybe I'm just doing a small film for the very first time, or, you know, this is the first time that I've traveled abroad alone. Those could be personal achievements as well.
Exactly. It's a success that you have done for yourself. And you're right, for everyone, an achievement can be a different thing. It could be getting a gold record or being in a hit movie. But if you're the kind of person who eats too much junk food and you're trying to lose weight, it could be going a week and, just eating salad and being healthy. Well done. That's an achievement for you. You have racked up a success. Back to Lady Gaga. In 2024, okay, I know that year, she teamed up with Bruno Mars. Am I saying that right? Mm-hmm. Bruno Mars for the duet Die With a Smile. And she released her album Harlequin. So there you go, a big hit song with Monsieur Mars, Bruno Mars, and also a new album, Harlequin. Notice the title of that. Harlequin is the name of a famous old French clown, I guess you could say, from a long time ago, stories of Harlequin, but also Harley Quinn, right? The
Joker.
Character from Batman and those types of movies. So she made this album. I saw her talking about it. It's not songs from the movie. So if you buy this Harlequin album and see the movie, there won't be the same songs in it. It's songs inspired by her character from the movie. So it's all new music, and it has a little bit of a connection to the movie that she's in. Of course, the Joker, Folie à deux, but it's not music from the movie. So if you enjoy the movie, you can enjoy the album, or if you just want to get the album, you'll enjoy it as well. So that's pretty cool.
Lady Gaga shows no signs of slowing down. She continues to impress with her versatility, creativity, and passion.
Absolutely. And clearly, someone who works so hard and has done so well and continues to do it, I'm sure she's got, a bank full of money somewhere, so she doesn't have to do this stuff, but she clearly has a passion for it. A passion is sort of like a love that drives you, okay? It's a very deep love. It might be wrapped up almost in your personality. It's kind of who you are. So someone who really enjoys something, they do it all the time. It might have started as an interest or a hobby when they were a child, and they turn it into a job, and they just love doing it. It is a passion for them. So it's not like, yeah, I kind of like that. No, it's I love it, and if I couldn't do it for some reason, my life would be so much emptier because it is such a big part of me. It is my passion. Bill spoke with so much passion, and everyone was impressed. He wasn't just like, yeah, it's cool, it's interesting, whatever. No, he really, really loved it, and he was able to share and communicate that love to other people.
She is also an inspiration, showing us that no matter how many times you get knocked down, you can always come back stronger.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
Get knocked down, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and start all over again. That could almost be a song.
Better
all right.
than before.
What do you think, guys? Here's our question. What lesson can be taken from Lady Gaga's story?
I think Lady Gaga's story teaches us that confidence comes from really just trying new things.
Absolutely.
And believing in yourself. So no matter how you started off, maybe you weren't very well liked before, if you're willing to give yourself a chance, maybe you could discover something new. And in the end, maybe you'll have so many people who are in love with you.
I would say Lady Gaga's life story promotes the idea that the things that you wear can also be cooked in a barbecue restaurant, which I think is an interesting idea.
It is
I think
true.
I'll wear some chicken shorts tomorrow.
Okay, that's good.
I'm being inspired.
I like that.
All right. Take care, guys. We'll see you back here soon. Until then, bye, 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 bye. I can't do the song properly. Take care.
Mike 老师谈到 Lady Gaga 在巴黎奥运会开幕式上表演时，他有提到 sporting tournament， 这是指体育赛事。那么 tournament 这个名词，它就可以表达锦标赛的意思。那课文写到说 ，Lady Gaga 并没有让最近这些成就分散她对歌唱和词曲创作的注意力。那在2024年，她跟火星人 Bruno Mars 合作了双人合唱歌曲 Die with a Smile， 也推出了她的专辑 Harlequin。哈利奎因。那么课文最后提到说 ，Lady Gaga 的多才多艺、创造力和热情持续令人印象深刻。同时，她也是个鼓舞人心的人，向我们展示了无论被击倒多少次，都能更强大的卷土重来。好，单字 achievement 这个名词，它可以当可数名词表示成就，也可以当不可数名词来表达完成、实现的意思。那么 Mike 老师这时候有提到 rack up 这个片语 ，RACK 空格 UP，rack up 表示累积或者是累计。它是当及物用，后面常常会接奖项啊、分数或是成就等等来表达累积了什么，累计得到什么什么。 下一个单字 passion 则是表达热情、热爱。那这边2个重点，我们进入文法时间。好，我们来看第一个重点是 no matter 加上 how many 或是 how much， 后面可以接一个形容词，然后再接名词、主词加动词，这是表达不管有多少怎么样怎么样。那这个句型呢，其实是用 no matter 加上 WH 疑问词去表达无论怎么样、不管怎么样的延伸用法。举例来说 ，No matter how many times I explain it, he just can't get it。不管我解释多少遍，他就是听不懂。那第二个重点是 knock somebody down， 在这边是指把某人击倒。例如 It's hard to stay positive when life keeps knocking you down。当生活不断把你击垮时，很难保持正面积极的态度。好，那么以上节讲解，同学们别走开，马上回来哦。
Recently, Lady Gaga has hit new career highs. In the summer of 2024, she performed at the opening ceremony of the Paris Olympics. As part of the remarkable show, Gaga delighted the gathered audience and athletes by singing in French. On social media, she stated, "I feel so completely grateful to have been asked to open the Paris Olympics 2024 this year." She also returned to acting, starring opposite Joaquin Phoenix in Joker: Folie à Deux. In the movie, Gaga plays Lee Quinzel, the Joker's partner in crime and love interest. The role was especially challenging for Gaga, as she had to sing badly in several scenes to make her character believable. She has not let any of these recent achievements distract her from singing and songwriting, though. In 2024, she teamed up with Bruno Mars for the duet Die With a Smile, and she released her album Harlequin. Lady Gaga shows no signs of slowing down. She continues to impress with her versatility, creativity, and passion. She is also an inspiration, showing us that no matter how many times you get knocked down, you can always come back stronger.
Okay, looks good. Yeah, all you need to do is just add one more chart here, another chart here, and then some spreadsheets in the back, and you're all done.
Oh no! I'm never gonna get this done on time. Everyone else already has their stuff handed in.
Hey, don't worry about everyone else. Take your time. Keep your chin up.
It's translation time, and the topic is giving words of encouragement. Okay, so the first one is 振作起来.
How would you say this in English?
Maybe just fighting.
Fighting.
Cheer up.
Cheer up.
Good job.
Okay, very good. What about this next one? 你已经朝对的方向前进了。你已经朝对的方向前进了。
You have already moved on the right direction.
You have been on the right direction.
Very good, or you're on the right path. What did we learn today?
Our translations for today is giving words of encouragement. The first phrase is, keep your chin up. In this sentence, the word chin is referring to the bottom part of someone's face, the part below the mouth that sticks out. So this phrase, keep your chin up, is basically telling someone not to lower their chin and have their head up high, as a way to encourage someone to keep going. The second phrase is, you're on the right track. In the phrase on the right track is referring to when someone is thinking or doing the right thing. They are heading towards the right direction. The opposite of this phrase would be on the wrong track. And in this phrase, the word path can also be used instead of track. And those are our translations for today. KiWi later.